Hey YouTube, JoeBoy here. So, today I have something very important to discuss with you, and this is going to be unlike any video that I have ever made, and in an area in which I have no expertise, but I must share the word. For the purposes of law, everything presented in this video is my opinion and allegations. So guys, we're all here for One Piece, and depending on what your preferences might be, on the internet you go to discuss One Piece wherever it is that you like. Maybe you don't go anywhere. Outside of YouTube, obviously. But for me and many other people, our outlets to discuss this series online exists on forums which are not plentiful. And so the forum that I actually want to talk about today is called Oro Jackson. I was actually an active member here before I started my YouTube channel. And their existence, as well as many other forums potentially outside of the scope of One Piece, are in danger. Using what appears to me to be false DMC or copyright complaints aimed to destroy their website. And I say aim to destroy, but I'm not certain if that's exactly right. It appears as though there's companies out there that exist not to target anyone in specific, but really just destroy websites across the internet using copyright claims. A few months back, Oro Jackson was on the receiving end of multiple false DMCA complaints, copyright complaints, and they complied with all of the existing copyright laws, but still, even after doing so, they continued to get claims. I do not know the specifics of everything that occurred in this particular instance, but I do know that eventually these claims stopped for some time, and the problem, I guess, resolved. But the admin of Oro Jackson revealed today that companies are back again filing more DMCA complaints, this time under the name of the company Cumso, which appears to be from Germany. Cumso presents itself to be a company that protects intellectual rights and fights online piracy. However, in the case of Oro Jackson, it appears to be blatantly abusing these laws and DMCA copyright protection based solely on keywords and no other evidence. On August 23rd, 3 days ago, Cumso filed a false DMC complaint against Oro Jackson, and they sent an email or a message to the admin basically saying that they had good faith to believe that the use of the copyrighted materials described below in this message is allegedly infringing and is not authorized by the copyright owner, its agent, or the law, and that they swear under penalty of perjury that the information in this notification is accurate, and that they are the copyright owner or authorized to act on behalf of the owner of an exclusive right that is allegedly infringed. And then they go on to list the cases of copyright infringement below. The original work is called Reveries of Moonlight. Reveries of Moonlight is a Korean comic. But as per this official message sent to the admin, they provide the alleged material that infringes upon Reveries of Moonlight's copyright, and it is in fact a Oro Jackson discussion thread called Phantasmal Tales Under the Moonlight. And so in an act to protect themselves while they deal with these filing counter copyright claim notifications, the thread has been deleted. However, the admin of the thread provide a screenshot of all of its contents. I will show this image on screen now, but as it appears to me that the only contents of this thread, there wasn't actually any comments whatsoever, was a promo image of the series and a short description of it, as well as alternative names, Reveries of Moonlight, and where it was possible to read it without a link to this place. Based on my understanding of fair use, this thread is completely justified as a place where you can discuss Reveries of Moonlight. But this is where it gets crazy, guys, and it becomes very obvious how it is that they go about issuing copyright complaints. They received a second claim as of yesterday by the same company, Cumso. This time the work's copyright they were allegedly infringing was called G'day, G''day, which is also another Korean comic. Oro Jackson apparently breached the copyright of G'day with thread titles such as Good Day Oro Jackson, Good Day Mina, and Good Day Everyone. As in, these threads had nothing to do whatsoever with this Korean comic. They were merely using a very common phrase which I believe derives from Australia, which is short for good day. Essentially now, Kumso is claiming that it is illegal to use the common phrase "good day" online. And with it so blatantly obvious that these threads do not breach the copyright of this Korean comic, and comparing it with the example before, we know exactly how it is they go about protecting copyright, which is they protect it via keywords. Just by having a thread title with the same name as a Korean comic, Kumso is authorized to issue out copyright claims. Not only does this seem absurd to me, but this also seems incredibly dangerous for online discussion, online websites and forums in general. But not only this, it seems to me to be illegal. They swear under penalty of perjury that the information in this notification is accurate, which is clearly not. As of the last several months, Orojackson has been dealing with this, and they have been dealing with this silently. But I think I see, and they see, the snowball here, that if you continue to let companies abuse their power, that there will be no end to the hassle and the headache for absolutely no reason. As H3H3 would say, this is a matter of law. Online piracy, guys, is without a doubt a major concern, but the ways in which it appears as though certain copyright holders are attempting to protect their own copyright has now become illegal, again as it appears to me. And because no one is standing up about it, and no one is defending themselves, and no one is making it a matter of law, this practice is continuing and has continued and can only get worse as this business model continues to exist. You cannot be allowed to file copyright claims based only on a keyword. And so Orojackson is planning to take this to court, and what they ask of you and I is to just spread the word. Share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter, make YouTube videos about it, just let people know that this practice is occurring. Right now it seems really small, as you just have a Korean manga company targeting manga animated related online websites, but this can grow, guys. As soon as people realize that they can make money by creating a bot that targets a keyword and issues a copyright complaint with absolutely no backlash, then more people will attempt to do this to protect copyrights of things beyond just this. This could go into music, this could go into technology, this could go into any possible field that you could imagine. But Orojackson is also looking for help finding legal representation in the United States, so if anyone has any information on this or can provide assistance, you can email Orojackson at admin@orojackson.com. I will also include a link to the actual thread that the admin sent out to all users of Orojackson in the description, and I would also ask if anyone out there would help me attempt to contact someone like Philip DeFranco or other people who commonly address things like this to protect the little guys and have a much larger audience. But yeah, guys, that's what I wanted to share with you this morning. That's pretty much all I have to say. I think that this is extremely important, and even beyond what we're seeing here, this is the only instance that I know of. We have no idea where it might be occurring elsewhere. This could be a huge problem that has not reached or that people don't know about yet. And while it might be easy to simply file a counter notification claim, they obviously have no substance. Most likely they mass issue these claims so that they have no intent of defending themselves, so then once you issue the counter claim, it just will disappear. This is most likely what's going to happen. The fact that they're doing this in the first place is incredibly toxic and should not be allowed. Let me know what you think. Share the word. Support Orojackson if you can or if you want. And as always, guys, have a wonderful day.